Yay, yay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is on the trade block, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Here we go. Should the Lakers pursue? That's the question. Okay, here we go, man. We about to get into it, man. Hey, I appreciate all y'all showing up, showing some love. You know what I'm saying? Like the video as you guys come in. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you new. Okay, hit that join button, become a member. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. You look, it's all good. Support the channel. Okay, the only way you're gonna be able to make to have the opportunity to make some money is becoming a member, bro. You know, it's all good, man. Become a member on this channel, bro. Support your homie. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, bro. Um, Whoo, we about to get into it. Chicago Bulls, man. Oh man, you know what? We all we all saw this coming. We all saw this coming because we all said that if the Chicago Bulls does not play well this season, look for a blow up, right? Well, here it is. They're about what? They're like 4-7. Okay. Lonzo Ball's not coming back this season, right? Um, hey, here we go, man. And so here, let me say this. Let me say this. Now the Lakers, okay, cannot trade any. They cannot trade the player that they want to, which is D'Angelo Russell, until December, and they cannot trade Rui until January. Okay, so just to put, let me say that first. Okay, let me put that out there first. All right, but I know, and by the way, I know I'm a little early, but my window is very small. Okay, my window's very small, so I had to go live right now, man. So I apologize for everybody that was waiting on the 3:30 time. I'm like 10 minutes early, but so I apologize for that. But look, so we want to get into it, man. Look, I saw this and I was like, oh wow. Now I'm gonna say this really quick before I get into the. You guys already know how these streams go. You know what I'm saying? I go and I know we just talked about this the other day. Okay, so I know it's kind of like repetitive. Okay, I understand that. But and to be honest, I wouldn't be doing my job. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the news out to y'all, right? So I wouldn't be doing my job, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't talk about this. And to be honest, look, be prepared to probably see a lot of videos like this. You know what I'm saying? I might just do regular videos instead of going live. I don't know yet. But I'm pretty sure the Zach LaVine trade, the DeMar DeRozan trade, pretty much anybody on the Chicago Bulls, that trade is probably going to be talked about maybe possibly for a long time. But who knows? Maybe not, because I thought the James Harden trade would probably prolong for until the trade deadline, and it didn't. James Harden trade got done like that. Philly was like, man, bye bye. Get your ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Bye bye, James Harden. You know what I'm saying? And look how the Clippers doing right now. It ain't looking too hot. Okay, so 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 who knows? Who knows? But let me say this really quick. So Zach LaVine, okay, I'm about to get into the articles in a minute, and then I'm drop that link. Anybody out there want to pull up on the show, you can pull up on the show, talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. You guys already know how these streams go. I have to get my slides out the way, then I'll drop that link. And also, really quick, I don't know how long we're going to be going on today because there is a game today. If you guys didn't know, the Lakers play the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Okay, I will be going live for that game. Okay, so come back. Okay, come back again. Right after this stream, I'm going live for the game. Normally, I don't do two live streams in one day. You guys know that. But breaking news, I gotta get it to you, right? So let me say that. And really quick, so let me give my shout out to all the homies that's pulling up today, man. I appreciate all y'all showing up, showing some love. DJ Gemini, I see you, homeboy. What to do, Gemini? Man, he said, how does this help? How does this help the second chance reps or reps in general? The Bulls, he said, helps the Bulls, but not us at all. Got the team for him? Hell no. I hear you, brother. Hey, I hear you, man. I hear you. What's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love to the channel. Y'all go sub to the homie right there, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, bro. Real talk, man. Appreciate you, man. OT, I see you, homeboy. He said, I'd rather have Caruso. And you know what? That's the thing. Again, I know we just talked about this, but the Zach LaVine trade, if they're moving on from Zach LaVine, does that mean they're blowing it up? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm about to get into it. There's a slide in there that I read in the article that may seem like they're maybe not gonna blow it up all the way. Okay, so just bear with me for a second. Stephanie Kate Curry, I see you, homeboy. What it do, man? He said, I don't want no third star no more, man. It's all about depth. I hear you, brother. Cordarius Reed in the building. I see you, man. He said, get him gone for D'Lo now. I hear you, man. What's up, bro? Appreciate you, man. Dante, what's up, bro? He said Zach plays good defense. Are you asking a question? And his defense ain't no better than freaking D'Lo's, man. You know what I mean? So don't look for him to come in locking anybody up. That ain't happening. Okay, his defense is average, just like D'Angelo Russell's, man. So don't just to answer your question really quick. Keep it flossy, flossy Sports TV. What it do, man? Appreciate you showing me. The Lakers, Heat, 76 are supposed to be the top three as far as interest. Yes, I did hear Miami Heat. I did hear the 76ers. I also heard the New York Knicks as well. So maybe New York Knicks, maybe they want to, get into the mix. But yeah, y'all go sub to the homie Flossy Sports TV, man. You see his name right there. Go sub to the homie, man. Real talk. JSJ, what it do, bro? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. He said we need a score. I hear you. I hear you, man. You know what I'm saying? Lakers over everything. What it do, my brother? He said, man, I'm good on Zach LaVine, man. I hear you, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go sub to the homie too, man. Lakers over everything. You see his name right there. Great Laker content. Same as me, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go sub to the homie, man. Real talk. Andrew Evans in the building. I see you, man. He said we need them likes up. Big facts, Andrew Evans. That's what I'm talking about. My brother, man. Always showing some love, always showing support, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping looking out for your boy, man. Appreciate you, homeboy. I see you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Uh Go James. What it do, man? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, homeboy. What it do, man? Salute to you, man. Real talk. Very appreciate you, Chris, aka let me cook this nigga right quick. You feel what I'm saying? I got you. I got you, homeboy. Appreciate you, man, showing up, showing some love. There's so far, a lot of people are saying no uh to uh to Zach LaVine. See, look at Flossie. I'm not blowing it up, is giving up three players for two. Yeah, see, a lot of people are saying no so far. I've seen a lot of no's in the chat so far. Who else we got? Angie B in the building. What it do, Angie B? I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Shout out to Angie B, man. Real talk, man. I see you. Salute Tiffany Ned. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tiffany Ned pulling up. Miss Ned in the building. Salute to you. What's happening? I see you. You know what I'm talking about? Rico, what it do, my brother? Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. What it do, man? Peace. Family, peace. My brother, man. What's up? See you later. I see you, homeboy. What it do, man? Appreciate you showing up. You know what I'm saying? Marquise Wilkes in the building. I see you, bro. What it do, man? He say it's my birthday. Oh man, it's your birthday, bro. Hey, you already know what time it is. You know, if you don't know, you about to find out. Okay, I already got the clicker ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So happy birthday. Let me go ahead and put it down there. Let me go ahead and put it down there real quick. I got you, bro. Anybody's birthday, you know what I'm saying? I make sure I try to give y'all a shout out and put y'all on the ticker at the bottom, man. So let me get it, make sure I got it right. There we go, right there. Yeah. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. There we go. Did I get that right? Yeah, that's good. Enter that. Bam. Show that. Man, happy birthday right there. I got you on the clicker, man. Hey, shout out to Marquise Wilkes, man. Real talk, man. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, homeboy. Here we go, man. We got Raymond Williams in the building. I see you, homeboy. What it do, man? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. What's up, homeboy? Who else we got up in here, man? I got all the homies just pulling up, man. Nicholas Brown always showing up. What it do, homeboy? Appreciate you, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Big facts, homeboy. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? King Trilla, what's up, man? He said, who they trying to trade for now? Hey man, look, hey, it's the same stuff. So here's the difference. It's we just talked. Oh, what's up, Dougie? I got you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. My boy Kool-Aid Johnson in the building. Yay, yay. Sipping fire till we die. Middle fingers to the sky. You already know what time it is. So look, here's the deal though. So we just talked about this, right? But look, before it was just like a what if type of thing, right? Nothing came out, talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna, Zach LaVine is trying to go to the Lakers or anything. There was nothing like that. Well, now it's been reported, it's official from Sham Charania that Zach LaVine and the Chicago Bulls. Matter of fact, let me get to my slides ready because I got all the slides right here. Right there. There we go, right there. Let me get the comment. My fault. Get the comment out the way right quick. Bam. So now it's official. Shams Charania reported NBA teams are probing the availability of Bulls two-time All-Star Zach LaVine and their increased openness from both sides about exploring a trade. Sources say. So So now it's official. You know what I'm saying? Before it was just like, oh man, the Bulls might end up blowing it up because of their they're 4-7, they're losing. You know what I'm saying? They don't have Lonzo coming back anytime soon. You know what I mean? So they might end up blowing up. Well, that was a what if. Well, now it's official. Okay. And you know what? I think I don't know how Bulls fans feel. I wish I had a Bulls fan to show up. Because I really want to ask them, do they think it's time to blow it up? You know what I'm saying? Because we can sit here and say all day long, like, no, Bulls need to blow it up. I'm not a Bulls fan, so I'm a Lakers fan. So I'm saying, hey, I'm saying if I was the Bulls, would I want to blow it up? I would say, uh, honestly, I would say, no. If I was a Bulls fan, I would say no. I was just like, man, look, we right there, man. All we need is a couple more pieces. You know what I'm saying? We got our stars, we got our two stars, you got some, we just need some depth and get healthy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would be feeling. But I'm not a Bulls fan. You know what I mean? So I wish I had a Bulls fan to show up, and actually tell me how they feel about it. But it is what it is. So we about to get into it, man. Real talk. Here we go. So Zach LaVine, Bulls open to trade possibilities as teams probe availability, sources say. Let's get into it. All right. The NBA teams are probing the availability of two-time All-Star guard Zach LaVine, and there's been increased openness from the organization and player about exploring a trade. League sources said. Here's what we need to know. Now, here's the thing. Of course, now bear with me for a second. There's a couple slides, so bear with me for a second. Many of the NBA general managers are in Chicago on Tuesday for the annual championships classic. Okay, the major opening night of the college basketball season, and this is where conversations could begin. Zach LaVine, 28, is in his seventh season in Chicago. He's averaging 21.9 points, pretty much 22 points, 3 assists, pretty much 5 rebounds, while starting all 11 games this season. Okay, let me keep going. The 6'5" guard in the second season of a 5-year, 215 million maximum contract. Damn. Chicago Chicago fell to a 4-7 after a 118-109 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks on Monday, and will host the Orlando Magic on Wednesday. Now here we go. Let me keep going. Backstory, of course, after Chicago's 124-104 season opening loss to Oklahoma City, players led by veteran Nikola Vučević expressed frustration with the Bulls' offense. Ooh, okay, okay, which they felt was similar to last season's after being under the impression things would be different. Ooh, Vucevic is so Vucevic is also frustrated. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, hey, and so here's the thing. The Lakers, okay, now I'm just looking at it from the Lakers point of view, okay? Now the Lakers, now Rob Pelinka said that he wanted a stretch big next to Anthony Davis. So he that's why he was waiting on Christian Wood, right? Now, Christian Wood can play the 5, but he's not a legit 5. Vucevic is a legit 5 that can shoot the 3. So, just saying, he makes about 18.5 million. Okay, so that's another question. Would you give up? Now, again, they're going to want draft capital. The Bulls are not just going to give them to us for free. What I'm saying? It's not going to be, and it's not going to be an even swap. You're not going to be like, oh, well, let's just give them D'Angelo Russell, and that's it. No, 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 no. You have to make it intriguing for the Bulls, right? So you're going to have to probably throw in that 2029 first round pick. Would you do that for Vucevic? Hey, Hey, and again, I'm just throwing things out there. Okay, I'm not saying that a lot of people saying that they would do it or I would do it. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, it's just there's if they blow this up, there's so many packages and players that you could combine and put together to where you can be like, damn, I think maybe Vucevic and Alex Caruso or DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso or DeMar DeRozan and Andre Drummond. Like, there's so many freaking packages you can put together. But again, you have to ask yourself, whatever package I put together, am I willing to throw that 2029 first round pick in there? Okay, let me keep going. Okay. Let me now. This is now. Listen to this. This is important here. Okay, this is important. Uh, Off the court, league sources said Chicago, which is largely running things back with its core from last season, would like to bring back DeMar DeRozan. Let me read that again. Would like to bring back DeMar DeRozan, who is on an expiring deal. So the Bulls would like to bring him back. But here's the problem. Let me keep going. His future in Chicago is uncertain as well. The Bulls and DeRozan have discussed an extension. That's important, okay? But the sides remain apart on years and salary. And the 34-year-old DeRozan wants to see where the team goes before committing to a return. So, hey, that's important. Okay, so what that's saying is the Bulls organization wants to bring back DeMar DeRozan. Now if it were me, if I was DeMar DeRozan, I'm saying no, get me up out of here. If you trade Zach LaVine, I don't I'm trying to win a championship. I'm 34 years old, going on about to be 35. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play at this level. I'm trying to win. So if you trade Zach LaVine, get me up out of here. Now, again, again, I'm speaking from a fan point of view, okay, and from a Lakers point of view because I want to see him on the Lakers, right? but here's the thing. But here's the thing. If they offer him, I mean, just crazy amount of money, he's not going to pass that up. If they offer him crazy amount of money, he's gonna be like, "Oh, well, damn, I really want to win a championship, but damn, how can I pass up freaking whatever? Let's say I don't know, throw a number out there, $360 million, 4 years. Like I'm just, like I'm just saying, he's not gonna pass that up. You know what I mean? So again, that's what it says. It's saying that they're apart on years and salary. So hey, we'll see what happens. But hey, that's interesting. That is very, very important because I've been reading, listening to a lot of channels out there, and they're saying like, oh, DeMar DeRozan, he's definitely coming to the Lakers, or maybe the Lakers can trade for him. Blah blah. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not. It's still possible. But again, they're leaving out this little detail where it says the Bulls and DeMar DeRozan have discussed an extension, and that's important. So let me say that. So anyway, what does Zach LaVine trade would mean? The Bulls have relied on Zach LaVine scoring for the past 6 seasons. Without him, they'll lose one of the game's best isolation scorers and perimeter shooters, but would offer the Bulls the opportunity to reimagine their offense instead of LaVine as the offensive focal point. The Bulls might be able to institute um, an egolat eagle egoliterate egoliterate Tarian, egolitarian literatarian litarian, sorry, egalitarian equal, goddamn it, system that keeps all five players at threats. Equal system, goddamn it. It would make the Bulls more difficult to defend. So look, and of course this is, first of all, let me say this. This is what Zach LaVine is making. Just to let you guys know, okay? Chicago Bulls, Zach LaVine, $40 million 1 year, this year. 43 next year, 45 next year after that, and 48, pretty much 49 the year after that, and as a player option, and I don't see him declining that. So this one right here, okay, this is this article's trade package for Zach LaVine. Now, I didn't put this together. This is what the article said. The article is saying that the Bulls should receive Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, and Rui Hashimura, and that 2029 first round pick, and the 25 second round pick. We do have the 20. Now, here's the thing. I'm sorry, 2025 second round pick and the 2027 second round pick. Now, here's the thing. We got to remember the Pelicans, they can choose one of our picks, either the 25 or the 24. Now, most likely, this is why they said 25, because the Pelicans are probably most likely going to take the 24 pick, the 2024 pick that we have. So most likely, we'll see, most likely that, and I think that's why they put in the 2025 second round pick. But then, of course, with that, the Lakers receive Zach LaVine, and Alex Caruso. Uh, and of course, it keeps going by saying this trade allows the Bulls to offload the contract of injury prone Levine. I don't know if he's injury prone like that. I think I went over some of his games, and I don't know if he's injury prone like that. He's played in a substantial amount of games. So, but anyways, it says for a collection of young assets and picks, giving up Caruso in the deal would be will be a necessary sweetener, given the Lakers are giving them picks and three young rotational players that could help them compete or could be moved for more assets. So again, there's your Zach LaVine right there, bro. Uh, look, y'all. I'm gonna drop that link. Of course, anybody out there want to pull up on the show, y'all can pull up on the show and talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. Um, and I know I missed some people that's in the chat. I apologize. Let me go back up, make sure I got everybody agreed. I got you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. Who else we got up in here? I'm gonna go through this. Cool vibes. I got you, homeboy. What it do, man? Jarrell in the house. I got you, bro. Armani Cox. I got you, bro. What it do, man? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, homeboy. Who else we got up in here, man? Make sure I'm trying my best not to miss nobody, man. Uh, Cottage 81, what it do, bro? Salute, man. Salute, man. Who else we got up in here? Let me keep rolling. Let's keep scrolling. My boy AG in the house. I got you, bro. African gamer. I got you, homeboy. Who else we got up in here? Make sure I try my best. JT, what it do, bro? Appreciate you, man. Showing up, showing some love, homeboy. Gorilla Smoke Media. What's up, Fridge? I got you, man. Y'all go sub to the homie Fridge right there, too. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man. Showing up, showing some love. My boy Steven Torres. Torres, I got you, bro. What's up, man? Who else we got up in here? Make sure I made him Lakers fan for life. What it do, my brother? You man said, give me DeMar DeRozan. Levine is too expensive. He is making a lot of money. Jay Rimrick in the house. I got you, made man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. And my boy Pagan. I got you, homeboy. All right, man. Look, let me drop that link. I'm gonna drop that link, man. Anybody out there want to pull up on the show, you can pull up on the show and talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. I appreciate if you guys get hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It helps out the channel, man. Real talk. It helps out the video, all that stuff, bro. So subscribe if you're new. Appreciate y'all, man. Rainbow's pages. I got you, man. What's up? Aloha. Oh man, you from Hawaii? We got Hawaii in the house. What's up, homeboy? Aloha. I got you. Rainbow's pages. What's up, bro? Got Dolph in the building. Hey, 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 my voice is my voice is coming back a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's still a little fuzzy, but it's coming back a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I can still hit the vocals a little bit. My boy, what's poppin' my knee? What's up, man? Appreciate you, man. Showing up, showing some love, homeboy. Appreciate it, Nicholas Brown. Like, share, subscribe to the video, man. Real talk, man. To the channel. Appreciate it, man. What do you say? It says the Lakers. Oh, JT says. By the way, the link is in the chat, man. Anybody else want to pull up on the show? You can pull up on the show. Talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. The link is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. JT said, "Did you see what Shams just said on the air?" He said the Lakers front office will look into a Levine situation. Hey, so look, I don't I think they will look into it. I just don't think they're gonna end up. If you ask for my opinion, I don't think they're gonna pull off a Zach LaVine trade. And to be honest, that's you. I mean, you talking about $40 million. That is a lot of money for one player. I think the Bulls. Zach LaVine is the first domino for the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? So if Zach LaVine and if and again, you talk about teams that like the Miami Heat, teams like freaking the New York Knicks, the 76ers, like they may jump into the mix and they may have a better trade package, you know what I'm saying, for Zach LaVine. And I'm cool with that. That's fine. But my thing is, if we can't get Zach LaVine, let's not try and gut the whole team and try to build around what we got and plug in a couple pieces here and there, like a Vucevic or a Drummond or Caruso or something like, you know what I'm saying, like something like that. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at on it. But um, but I get it, man. Zach LaVine, man, I get it. I understand he's a big name. He's the scorer that the Lakers will need, that can use. And hey, it's especially because LeBron looks great now, but we got to remember it is the beginning of the season. Of course, he's going to look great now. Okay, but how is he going to look later on in the season? How is he going to look in the playoffs if he has to keep carrying like he does or like he's been doing. You feel what I'm saying? And of course, we just saw I think in the last game he freaking got hurt. You see what I'm saying? So these are all the things that we gotta, think about. So my boy Gemini just pulled up. I see you, Gemini. My boy Gemini pulled up. My boy, I see you, A Ron.
Wow.
What's up, Gemini? What's up, bro?
I'm chilling. I'm just trying to understand this because the trade you're mentioning, there was a different trade also that was posted up earlier online, and that
Okay.
one had D'Lo, it had Roy, it had Prince, it
Ooh,
had Hood Shafino, and a first round pick. That's
Hood
what we was
Fino.
discussing earlier when you had popped your head in for a sec. That's what we was discussing earlier. Now, your trade is
Mm,
different, but still, if you look at all what we're giving up,
mm-hmm.
it in between it doesn't help us in the long run.
Uh-huh.
Now that's that's where I say no to the trade because it doesn't help us in the long run. Don't get me wrong. I think Zach is a good player. I think certain times because of the system that they're running in Chicago, he disengages from the game and he slows his own motor down. Because
Mm,
if everybody remember him with the Timberwolves, he played defense and he played defense hard. He
right.
played on the offensive plays. He played hard. But how is that going to help him when at first we was a stagnant offense and defensive team? How is that going to help him even if we are to get him? Because if you notice in these last three games, we finally started adding offensive plays, slashing, some curls lightly, but this last game it was heavier. But how would that even help if we was to let all those pieces go?
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. I think I know I understand. Again, I understand. This is why I think this is why a lot of people are intrigued by the Zach LaVine trade. I think because the Lakers, we had really high expectations for the Lakers, and now we're sitting at 500. And I think that's why people are like, oh, panicking a little bit. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And so they're like, oh, we need another score. We need something else to help us. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is.
Okay, but if we're doing four and out, how can we get those second chance rebounds? How can we rebound? These are the things that when I go against him, I go against him for that. I do not see where we are rebounding as a squad. Everybody else is doing it against us. um where we should be better for the picking against the pick and rolls or against screens or double screens, but the way he's staggering the defense, Prince is running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But it seemed like certain other players not like haven't been like fully engaged, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
and
it definitely makes sense.
and that's where I only speak up against that part. On the offensive side, we're asking LBJ too much right now. We
Yes.
and the sad part about it is you can't tell me you're not seeing like the shots that we're settling for. Notice these last three games. It's been more mid ranges from around, I want to say the 16 to 14 foot range, and we've been hitting them. Are
Yeah.
the ones that the miss have been on a low clip. We haven't missed them at a high clip. We've been shooting more than 60% from mid range these last three games, shooting way better as a
Mm,
team overall. So like why settle for threes when we do have the personnel to attack the rim or
right.
even attack the mid range? Now I'm not saying don't shoot threes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Right.
saying just don't settle for them.
Yeah. I hear you, man. I hear you though. Yeah, hey, Pagan said, dude, Zach got a broke knee. He said, rumor has it, he has damaged goods. Can you confirm? I haven't seen anything like that, but they said that he played in all 11 games so far. So, uh, unless he just got it last game, but I haven't heard anything like that yet. So, uh, yeah, what's up, man? Appreciate it, man. Fire Master, what it do, my brother? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's up?
Man,
What's
chilling,
happening
chilling,
with it?
chilling, 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 chilling. So, my brother. So what's up, man? Zach LaVine. You think the Lakers should trade for Zach LaVine, or if not, you think they should trade for any other assets if they blow it up?
Joel Embiid. I said it.
Joel Embiid. When I talk about Joel Embiid.
He talking about trading AD for Embiid.
Yeah. AD for Embiid. Yeah. I would.
Okay, but we're not talking about that one right now, man. We'll get to that another time, man. Well, just the Bulls for right now, man. What's up, man?
Yeah. In my opinion, Zach LaVine. Would I trade for him? Yes, I would trade for him. But it depends what we give. If we're giving up AD and Rui Hachimura, I wouldn't trade for Zach LaVine because then we become vulnerable defensively. We can't rebound. I just think we become less of a complete team if we let go of AD and Rui Hachimura. I think Zach LaVine's a better version of Austin Reeves. I think I can let go of Austin Reeves and D'Lo
And D'Lo. Okay. Well, okay. So
and Gabe Vincent because Zach LaVine can do everything those guys do plus more.
well,
He can get you 25 a game.
well, damn, you're getting rid of all the point guards. What is that's all our point guards.
Exactly.
What's that?
Hey,
So I mean, I get it. I mean, I know LeBron can run point, but he gonna once he goes out, who gonna run the point?
we can go and get Chris Paul.
See, now you're saying go get another trade. So then we're giving up the tool chest again. So we're going in the
Go and get
toolbox for
Rajon
one
Rondo back
trade.
for round two.
Wait. Hold on. We're going into the toolbox for one trade. Then you're saying right behind that trade, go in the toolbox again.
We can get Chris Paul for a third round pick.
Oh, I don't know.
You mean second round pick? But
Second round pick.
I get what you're saying, but that's going to break up chemistry. I mean, we're having problems with the rotation now, and you want to just throw dynamite in it? Like
Hey
that's the
man,
part I'm not getting.
we need another 25 per game scorer in our team. For me, yeah, I agree. I wouldn't trade all of the players. Maybe I'll trade D'Lo.
D'Lo.
100% trade D'Lo.
Yeah. So the trade package so the trade package
And
that
Austin Reeves.
yeah,
Those two.
the trade package I read was this one right here on your screen. It was Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Rui, and then the first round pick, the second round pick for 2025, and of course the 2027 second round pick for Zach LaVine and Alex Caruso.
Ooh.
That's their
I like that
trade package
because Alex
that
Caruso
Darvin
can
did.
defend.
You would do that one?
I like that.
How many points does Caruso average a game, my brother?
You asking me?
I'm asking my other G.
1 second, 1 second. I'm looking it up.
Salute, simplified homie.
What's up, Kool-Aid?
What's up?
And I'm asking that for a reason, because if you look at the plus
1 second.
minus that you're letting go and the points, I want you to see that part of it too.
What team does Alex Caruso play for? The Bulls.
The Bulls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why they put him in the trade package, because it's Zach LaVine and the Bulls.
1 second.
I can answer it for you, brother. He averages around like this season. He averages
6
around
points.
like 8. Well, it's like
For his
8.
career, for his career, he averages 6
His
points.
career is 6.
Yeah,
But this
I'm
season
looking at
he's
it now.
averaging around 8. Yeah.
Okay, so you 43% from the field. This
And
is
he's injured
for his
right now.
career. For his career. And then 36% from the 3-point line.
What's up, one
Oh,
IV? I got you, bro.
okay, so
He's about average.
okay, so DJ, you got 8, right? You got 8 points, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just for this season, yeah.
Okay, 8 points. And how many does Reeves average?
Reeves, oh, he's up this season. He's got to be around like 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so even with his plus minus, you do realize you're letting go 5 points when Caruso averaged that 5 points on defense, right? You do realize that part, right? So that's 5 points off of the board right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean about the plus minus in chemistry. When it comes to playing with players, that's why I just don't slap names on the board. With you have to look at the way that the style will go with what the coach is trying to implement. We all have problems with some of the things Ham have done, and so I don't really put 80% on the coach. I mean, on the players. I mainly put it on him because he hasn't taught like motion. If you really look at these first couple of games, and DJ know when everybody was going eight behind it, I was like, I'm gonna give it to 10 games regardless.
Right.
Because I was hoping he turned that around because everybody, as soon as they come to the offensive side, if it wasn't LeBron James and it wasn't AD, so take those two names off of the board. Tell me everybody didn't look like an ostrich.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for real, for real. What's up, my brother Midtown Breezy? I got you on boy. My boy Bang in the building. I see you on boy.
Salute, bang. Salute.
So so that's the only reason why and trust me, I understand what you want on the defensive side, right? Caruso would be that name, especially
Yeah.
with him being a prior Laker. I'm not
Yeah.
fully against what you're saying. I'm just pointing out that the for the points that you want to bring to the team, you do realize how many points you're giving up on the other side, right? Just for a defensive presence. So that's the part of the trade I really want you to understand also. Then will Levine be willing to be a third option on a team with LeBron James and AD? Or will LeBron James take the step back and be a second option and AD be a first option? See, you have to look at that aspect of it too, because it's not just the players on the court, it's how the coach literally implements either the offense or the lack thereof, and who has the green light.
I don't want Zach LaVine on this team. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
I
Chris.
mean, I'm not going against
Um,
what my G is saying.
yeah, no, I feel what y'all saying. For me, like I said, $46 million, $46
Damn.
million. No, you know what I mean.
40,
So
40. You're making 40.
I'm sorry, 40. Excuse me,
Yeah.
$40 million, bro. No, bro. You know what I mean. For that amount of money and the amount of pieces we have to give up, bro. Nah, we're basically gonna do the same thing, you know, that the flippers do and give up what D'Lo Reeves and who was it, Rui Hachimura and etc. No, in a
Mm-hmm.
first round pick, right? You know what I mean? So no, that's not. I don't want that. I would rather like Alex Caruso. I don't mind because I know he is a defender himself. I know he can play make here and there. And, you know, what I mean, I'm not really looking at him offensively. You know what I mean? And I'd rather get him and DeMar. That makes more sense to me. But I don't really want Zach LaVine on the team because I think that I'm not saying Zach LaVine can't, you know, do what he does with the case of be, but just like Gemini was saying, there's many factors that come into play, right? He come on the team. How is Darvin Ham going to use him, right? Because we're still trying to figure our stuff out. Is he willing to be that third star? We know you can score, but if scoring is the only thing that we need, you know what I mean? Like I think the other brother was saying, like a 20 points per game score, 23, whatever he said, then I'm pretty sure DeMar does that. So now, why do you need Zach LaVine now? You feel what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking about it right now.
Mm. What's
DeMar
up? Welcome
DeRozan
down.
doesn't show up in the playoffs.
You said what?
DeRozan doesn't show up in the playoffs though.
Right.
You got that nickname, DeFrozen. That's what you're trying to say.
I
Well,
feel you, but
literally during the playoffs, I will say this: he was asked to take more threes. So in the 3 pointers are not his game. He's a mid-range player. So I will agree with that sentiment fully.
wait, but also at the same time, you just said like, what's it called, Demar Frozen, right? But but listen, everybody was cool with the option of James Harden coming to this team, and he hasn't shown up in the playoffs as well. But everybody was cool with that.
Mm,
That was true.
good point. Good point.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm
Nice
saying?
upper
So,
cup. Nice upper cup.
you know me.
Ooh.
That's true.
Feel me? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so if that's the premise, and I understand, like, there's pros and cons to both sides, but the best suitable choice would be going after the DeMar DeRozan, contract wise. You know what I mean? And like I said, $40 million, bro. That's a lot of money and a lot of stuff you have to give up, bro. It's just not worth it at this time.
But Kool-Aid also just in I know DJ didn't bring this up. The center actually for Chicago isn't happy too, so he wants out after re-signing his deal, where he could have went to any
Vucevic.
team. Yeah, he wants out.
Oh
He
yeah,
he
I
he
totally
he
forgot
he,
about
d-
it.
he, d- he doesn't like the way that he's been implemented within their offense. But my thing is, he plays slow. I would want him, but he plays slow sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah, no,
said
I
that.
understand.
I read that in the article too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
missed that point. Um,
Yeah, it's right here. Where's it at? Right there. I read it. After Chicago's season opening loss, uh, players led by veteran Vucevic expressed frustration with the Bulls' offense, which led to the felt similar seasons after being under the impression things would be different. Lead sources say.
Yeah,
yeah,
so yeah, go ahead, my fault.
and we wanted him then, but he re-signed.
Right. Right. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Because it's the same situation that we was in. Like, you remember when we were trying to see, like, remember when Zubac was on the market? Like, you know what, let's try to get Zubac. But then, you know, what I mean, he ended up staying with the with the Flippers. But then, when we had the chance to get Vucevic, you know, what I mean, like I said, he stayed within the Bulls. So I did not know that he was frustrated with what's been going on. You know, what I mean, with their ball club, and it makes sense. You know what I mean? Just despite everything going on right now. So I don't so man, if we could include Vucevic in a deal somewhat some way, that would be cool, but I don't expect them to do that. And more realistically, it would be like I said, DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso. Because I can't, because we can't get all three without giving up, you know what I mean, and expect not to, send,
I
multiple
just
play
want the center.
pieces. You know what I mean?
I,
Oh no, I feel
I,
what you said.
but I mean, me personally, the price tag is too high, and that's what I was trying to point out to my G. The price tag is too high for Zach. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people, when DeRozan was supposed to come, that would have been the better time because last year he did show a decline. This year he's showing a decline, not just because of the refs. He's actually showing a decline on his lateral movements.
Right.
So and he's not able to stay in front of his man enough, or he's also on the defensive side not deflecting a lot of passes like in previous years. Like he literally probably would not get the steal, but he still did a lot of deflection on the passes to initiate the steal.
Right, right. But Jim, like how you were saying, right? Like, and DJ, you already know how I feel about this, brother. You know what I mean? Y'all already know I would like to stand packed with this team. You know what I'm saying? You know, to continue building continuity and chemistry, because we don't know what it's like with everybody fully healthy on the court. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, and I heard Jared Vanderbilt might be coming back soon. So, you know, I want to see how, you know, everybody looks on the court before assessing trades. But like I said, since we're talking about improving our roster and stuff like that, when that time comes, you know, I understand what Gemini's saying about getting Vučević, but he's kind of slow footed and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'm really just trying to see, like I said, the pros and cons. Like, okay, you know, if we're gonna make this trade, you know, if we do, you know what I mean. But then again, the Lakers are the type of franchise to do some dumb crap like that. You know what I mean? To literally, you know, to trade pieces and stuff like that they don't have to, instead of, you know, thinking about the overall finished product. You feel what I'm
Well,
saying?
well, you do know everybody's shots go down, right?
You said what?
Everybody across the board shot go down. AD
Okay.
shots will go down. LeBron shots will go down. Um, Reeves wouldn't be on the team. Prince shots will go down. Like everybody's shots will go down across the board, because then as a fan, you would think all those shots are going to Levine now.
Okay.
Yeah, he gonna need some shots.
That's what I'm saying, and now you have to deal with. See, I'm glad you bring up that point, you know, because a lot of players get frustrated. Look, for example, we know if he comes to the Lakers, he's going to be the third star. That's nothing new, right? It's obvious. But the thing is, a lot of stars, you know, knowing that and knowing what they're coming into, right? They know that what they're coming into, but you know, down the line or whatever, they'll get frustrated with maybe how the coach is setting up everybody, or the amount of shots, you know, that they might be receiving. So who knows? Maybe Zach LaVine might get frustrated as well with the amount of shots that he can take or not. I'm not saying he will, but that could be a factor as well.
That's
You
true.
feel me?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So let me ask you this:
Hmm.
if it's a no on Zach LaVine, who would you rather go for? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you rather go for the other big dog in DeMar DeRozan, or would you say, you know what? I don't think we need him either. We just need a big. Let's go after Vučević. You know what I'm saying? Or let's go after Drummond. Or let's go. Or we need perimeter defense. Let's just try to focus just on that and try to go get, Caruso. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, who else would you rather go get?
Wiseman from Detroit, if
Well,
his foot is okay.
You said Wiseman from Detroit.
I mean,
Would you
Wiseman
rather?
for Detroit, if his foot is okay. Q from Boston,
Would,
once they figure out how he twisted his foot, all of a sudden he twisted his foot.
oh, he hurt.
Like this is good. Yeah, that's the reason why they're not
Ah,
playing him.
Oh,
damn.
yeah. Shout out to that young man.
Yeah,
But
shout out to him, man. Hopefully he
um,
recovers.
yeah, yeah. So, like I said, I'll probably do me. I'll either get a big. So, like I said, I'm focused on, and I know he's slow for that, even because, like, but I know what Vučević can do offensively. He's not a terrible defender, but he's okay. You know what I mean? But he's another big body you can put down
Hmm.
there. So it's either a big, or I would still do the DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso. So it's either or for me, like those two specifically, because having another big body down there, you know what I mean, takes a lot of pressure off AD as well, and like me, and just having somebody who's not afraid to play in the post. You know what I mean, and he can occasionally, you know, we know he can shoot from mid range. You know, occasionally shoot from threes. That would be beneficial. So I wouldn't mind either or, but a wing, I don't think we need a wing because we have, you know, the wings we have right now is all right. You
Well,
know what I'm
well,
saying?
Kool-Aid, you know that means Hood Shafino is gone then, right?
Yeah, Shafino gone.
Oh yeah, Josephino.
Hood would be the definitely within that trade.
Oh yeah.
So that means Hood is gone, and I guess for the Rosen, and I hate to say it, we will be giving them youth to get the Rosen that may have what, one more season in him.
Might one or two
Yeah.
at least, maybe. If we're being wishful, but man, it's like I said, it's tough to say because the reason why it's tough to say because we're still trying to figure out our identity. You feel what I'm saying? We're still trying to. I'm not saying that we don't have certain things in mind, or we don't have certain highlights to where we can pinpoint. You know what I mean? That we're like, okay, we can kind of work on this moving forward, but we don't know our full identity because not everybody's been fully healthy, and because everybody has not been fully healthy on the court. You know what I mean? That can cause some disarray on how we're assessing certain things. You know what I mean? It's just really iffy right now.
No, I'm actually agreeing with you. That's why I literally said I didn't want to trade nobody. I just want us to get somebody on the buyout market since we want to run the Twin Tower system.
Oh
The,
yeah, yeah, okay.
so I want somebody from the buyout because we're going to need that trench type player, even if it's not a center. I'll say that even if it's not a center, because Ham do have a tendency to try to run a small ball lineup system too. So
Right.
we either gonna need it at the center position or the power forward position. But we're actually gonna have to play the person. We didn't play triple T, double T last season, other than
Hmm.
for 8 minutes. So I mean, if we're gonna get that player, we're actually gonna have to use them.
Right.
Let
It
me
can't.
ask you.
Go ahead, did
Go
you?
ahead, brother.
Let me ask you this. What if and I'm throwing a what if out there. What if a big man, what I'm saying, doesn't show up in the buyout market? Do you if you're the Lakers, do you risk the chance of maybe a big man will show up in the buyout market or not, or do you say, you know what, the Bulls are blowing it up. I think this team can use Vucevic, so let's just go ahead and throw D'Lo up in there and that freaking 2029 pick and go get Vucevic. Would you do that?
Mm,
Um, I have a problem giving up a first round pick for Vooch
That's probably what they're
because
gonna ask for. That's why I threw
be-
that in there.
yeah.
because his contract is tradable. Just like D'Lo, so I would
Hmm.
do him and maybe 2 second round picks.
Mm. Yeah, we have, what is it? We have the 2025 second round pick and the 2027
2027.
second round pick.
Yeah, so I could see 2nd round picks, but I cannot see a first for Vooch.
Mm,
Mm. So you wouldn't do the first, you'll do the two
I,
seconds then.
yeah, I'll give them 2 seconds. I wouldn't do a first.
Okay.
how how much is Vucevic even making?
18.5. Pretty much the same as
Yeah,
D'Lo.
yeah,
Eighteen point five.
his contract is tradable. It's an actual nice contract. I was actually shocked he signed for that amount because he
I know.
qualified for up for 25 mil a year.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Gemini. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. You know, what I mean, even though I know Vucevic can be somewhat reliable on the for us in some way, but I ain't doing it. You know, what I mean, I probably just might stand pack. With the team. You know what I mean? Because I'm not giving up. Because like you said, they're gonna ask for a first round pick. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, I'm not doing that.
Mm.
I'm not doing that. No, hell no.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I don't know what the Lakers gonna do, but damn, for Vucevic though. What's up, David? I see you, bro. Uh, man, because one of the things that we lacking is you know rebounding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we can get a guy that can rebound and shoot the three on the offensive end, that'll be, man. We had that,
But
man.
they
That'll
don't
be
need to
great.
shoot a three. We just need them to rebound.
I mean, but yeah, but that's the thing. He can
Gotta do
rebound
both.
and he can shoot the three. He can, you know what I mean? Like he can do both.
Yeah. He can be
Yeah,
he can be expendable, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, because he's able to, like I said, like DJ was saying, shoot the three, you know what I mean, and and crash down crash in the paint, you know what I mean, for some rebounds. But like I said, but still I just what they're asking for and what they want to receive, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm just not doing that.
I mean,
But yeah, yeah.
I like the what if scenario, but I mean overall, if I would run I would run with what we have, and if anything, to well, no, because your boy can only play like 25 games because he's on a two-way.
Right, right.
So if he can
Hey,
only play 25 games, by the time it come to the playoffs, he gonna be hit with within the season. So
and see,
I'm,
look at Nazgul. He said Lakers are 29th in 3-point shooting, and
That's
that's
not good.
horrible.
That's
No,
not
that's what
good,
I'm
brother.
saying. Like you got a guy who's a big man who's gonna get you. I mean, he averages around 10 to 11 rebounds a game. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna hit the. I'm not saying he's a 3-point shooter. I'm just saying for a big, he can be a threat out there, and he's giving you 17 points. Hey, that's tough. I'm not saying I would do it, but damn, that's tough. That's tough to say no to.
I mean,
Not, yeah.
here's the only reason why I would do the trade though. To totally be transparent, I would do the trade mainly because I know he's gonna be the backup center. Like I know what I'm getting out of him as a backup.
Right.
Then he probably won't be so slow. His motor will probably be up. Be, it because he know he's gonna be get usage. And that's the difference. Right now
Yeah.
within Chicago offense, you can tell the games they use him, his motor's high. The
Yeah.
games they don't use him, you can tell his motor is low, decision making is down. Like he really don't want to be out there.
Hey, but you also have to factor this in, Gemini, as well. You know, like I said, I know what we're talking about. You know what Vucevic, can do. You know what I mean, and talking about utilizing his strengths and stuff like in his talents here on this team. But at the same time, are we really gonna take a nigga? I mean, who possibly has what, maybe a year or two left? You know what I mean? We don't even know what that might be like. It kind of reminds me of when we got who was it, Marcus All on this team.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And so my thing is like, okay, are we comfortable with that? If we were to do that, are we comfortable with that, knowing that who knows, there might be a significant drop off from that. I'm not saying something tremendous, but it might be a specific drop off from that. And now that might, stagger the team's momentum. At the same time, so you have to factor that in. You know what I mean? Because we're thinking about it one way, but it can go in a completely different direction.
Right, and but the only reason why I'm kind of doing this what if, because I normally would just stand ten toes down and say no, but DJ brought up the what if, so that literally if it's only one player for him, yes, I would not. I honestly, if they ask for a first round pick, not only am I hanging up the call, I'm cutting my wires,
That's where
fiber
you draw the
optics,
line at.
They cut my
everything,
wires.
because there is no way I'm giving a first round pick for this dude. Now he would have to understand, knowing coming to the team, that he is on the second unit because of now mind you, I if we can get LBJ minutes down, like how they was projecting this off season, he can kind of slide within that starting lineup, and AD can go back to Roman and everything like he used to, and I think that would extremely make him happy.
That's what I was gonna
So,
say. Yeah, I think he would
so
start.
right, so literally, you will have Vooch, you'll have Christian Woods, and then you have Jax as options, depends on the matchups. So literally, it makes AD happy, Vooch be happy, and now everybody else that's covered down. I for and this is for the ones who are not happy with D'Lo. I'm kind of content. I just say front load his minutes in the playoffs. Don't backload his minutes in the playoffs. That's my only thing with D'Lo when it comes to playoffs. So I guess that's why I have a different perspective about D'Lo, because I would only front load his minutes. I wouldn't backload him.
Yeah, I think that with D'Lo, and I understand like the sentiment about trading him and stuff like that. But I get it. If you can get a better piece, cool. But at the same time, you know, I think a lot of people are suffering from recency bias a lot of the times because look, we know he's not a great defender, right? D'Lo is just D'Lo. You know what I mean? We've accepted it. You know what I mean? So we know some games he's on, some games he's not. You know what I mean? That's his consistency, is his inconsistency. We know that. But he's been doing fairly well for now, right? But at the same time, it's like, you know, I think people see D'Lo on the floor, on the court, and they forget that D'Lo's on the court with Austin Reeves at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And so when
Right.
they see that product, they think that, oh, D'Lo is whatever the case. Oh, he trash. He this whatever. You know what I mean? And that's why I think Darvin Ham kind of found something, some type of footing when he's like, you know what, I'm gonna have Austin Reeves come off the bench instead of, you know what I mean, instead of having both of them on the court. Now, if you have both of them on the court, it depends in spurts or in different scenarios, right? The way he's trying to set things up, but having both of them start is a no. You know what I mean? So I think people are just seeing when they think about D'Lo and stuff like that, and we know D'Lo's the type of person. Like I said, he's not a traditional point guard like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna go, or he's not gonna you know um try and shut a rock and get everybody involved. You know what I mean? Sometimes he'll go look for a shot. But having both D'Lo and Reeves starting, or both of them on the same court at times, is a no. So people need to just separate that and look at D'Lo when he's on the court when Austin Reeves is not there. He looks a little
Well,
bit much better. A little bit. I'm not saying he's great, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just things are just a little smoother.
I'll also point out this, and I for the ones who actually watch the games, you'll see how we literally got beat. We got beat by other people bench. Because what a lot of them did, they did not put all their snipers on the front line. They didn't. Because Denver, if you really want to be 100, Denver best player who should have been starting was not KCP. He hasn't been a actual starter. If you're actually looking at the way Denver has been put together, other they bench players should have been starting over KCP, but because they don't want all the snipers on the front line, they reserve them for the bench. The only other one that was on Denver that really they gave him time not only to heal, develop, and peak was Michael Porter Jr. And he's finally starting to peak at the right time because the games he don't give you offensively, he gives you in rebounds. So
Hmm.
like that's the thing. Even this season, if you look at us, we're getting beat by other people bench. We're not getting beat by a lot of them starters. Now I'm not I'm talking about overall, not just that first quarter, DJ. So I don't want you to get that misconstrued.
No, I got
I'm
you.
I'm talking about the overall game. A lot of these teams, the starters, if you was to put the starter points against starter points, we're
Hmm.
about what and what are we winning. But when it come to that bench, oh my Jesus.
Well, hopefully,
Second
well
chance
not.
points we're losing,
Oh
rebounds we're
God, yeah.
losing, and then that's where they get us.
Well, now they got Austin Reeves coming off the bench, right? So I think that'll help out a lot.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean to have that scorer that especially with the NBA coaching for him now, because there wasn't coaching for him last year. We all can agree with that. Even when he was on peaking, they still wasn't coaching for him. They was like he's gonna fizz out, and we all understand that because of the way he came to the Lakers. He didn't come through as a draft pick. He came through as a unsigned free agent. So a lot of people thought that he was gonna fizz out.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, Junior. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the reason why, like I said, I'm not too high on Zach LaVine. I mean, I know he, you know what I mean. I've seen him in the playoffs. I mean, I've seen him what he does in the regular season. You know what I mean? I know what he, we have a specific, sequence of events that led to this point right now, and we've seen Zach LaVine in there. And I don't want Zach LaVine, to be honest with us on the team, bro. Basically like a little another big three type, big three. Again, especially with his contract. I would rather, you know if we were to go down that road, I would rather, what I'm saying, yep, see, I was just about to say that. Hepatitis said it
We,
right there.
we
Yep.
lose depth.
Yes, see, Hepatitis said right. I'm gonna read it real quick. He said, I'm not a fan of trading Zach LaVine for big three, big contract type. But if the Lakers are gonna go down that path, it would be better to go after a pick and roll player, facts, like Trey Young, and to set up AD. Yeah, my exact point. My exact point. You know what I mean? Because if we have Zach LaVine there, bro, we haven't even seen Zach LaVine play with AD. And don't tell me that he's going to utilize AD the same way he used Vucevic.
Well, it's still in it, but see, that's the part where it's a double-edged sword because to me, Ham only been coaching these last 3 games. I know how y'all talk about his hands in his pockets, not calling timeouts when he was supposed to. I dig
Hmm.
all that, but I'm saying as far as offensive wise, and as far as running plays, he haven't started coaching to these last 3 games, bro.
Right.
So,
Mm.
so what are we expecting out the players if they're not being coached to like to either a certain brand of basketball or even to the concept of last year. Last year, we had more curl cutting, we had more movement. We definitely used the pick and roll. Even if we didn't pass to the pick and roll, we at least used it to get free from the defense. We did use the mid range. At the beginning of the year, we was allergic to the mid range.
Hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. Really quick, I think Peg asked you a question. He said, who would you like on the Lakers, Cash? Uh, my honest answer, like I said, y'all already know what DJ number already knows how I feel about it. I would like for this same team to remain because we don't know what the end product is. Nobody has the team is not fully healthy, so we can't construct a proper assessment on this team. But if there was a trade willing, to go down. If we were to go down the right, if the Lakers were to exploit it, because I can't do nothing, nigga. I'm not in the Lakers front office over there. I'm not Rob Pelinka. And if they are deciding to do that, D'Lo is definitely one of the top names on that list to trade, right? So, like I said, I wouldn't mind DeMar DeRozan on this team. You know what I mean? And if there was a way to get Vucevic, cool. But I was still to have the team, the same way because I want to see everybody fully healthy. But Gemini, you said something, bro. That, like I said, for me, I agree with that as well. That's about how the coach is supposed to set up, the team. This is why I have a feeling that despite Darvin Ham's deficiencies, I feel like we have to find out how to win, certain ball games, despite those deficiencies. So we're gonna have to win. Look, for example, there's going to be a lot of games to where Darvin Ham is not going to know what to do, right? But when you have a basketball a savant or basketball mind like LeBron, on the court, whatever it is, what I mean. He can definitely, what I'm saying, make things, appear smoother and everything.
Easier,
Yeah, yeah,
easier,
be
yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? Because we know, like I said, when LeBron's, I'm not saying running the offense, but when LeBron's on the court and stuff like that, having his IQ there helps a lot because so we're not out there going looking crazy, but we have to find a way to which we continue to win these ball games, continue to incorporate AD within the offense, and for LeBron to still get his touches, but without him having the ball in his hands and dominating the ball as well. So we're gonna have to win
What,
despite those factors. If you
what's
guys
up,
get what
Okay,
I'm
Joe?
but
saying.
I got you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, Joe.
well,
Salute, what's up?
here's my last point. We also cannot have Max playing between 3 and 4 minutes at point guard for him to try to get minutes. You cannot do that. He is not a point guard. He even did this last game, and somebody said I was wrong. He even played point last game.
Who you talking about, Zach?
No, I'm talking about Max
Oh, Max
Christie.
Christie.
Yeah, he
Oh,
played point for for a total. It was like 3 minutes and some change, damn near 4 minutes again. He
oh,
cannot play point, bruh.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind him leaving.
He said who?
Max
Max.
Christie.
Mass Christie.
He's not a point guard, but in other words, DJ, I'm gonna tell you what he's hinting at every time that he does that, bruh. And that's the point that Ham has tore his draws with me with that, bruh. He's trying to run that freaking three guard lineup again, bruh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's insane. And we got freaking Gabe Vincent out, and this nigga still trying to do this.
right.
Dog,
I tell you.
and that's why he literally said on the in the interview at the practice center right before he started doing that, he literally said he was gonna do it, and you're gonna see that.
Mm, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. What's up, my boy Joe pulled up, man. What's up, Joe?
What
What's
up,
up,
Joe?
man? How y'all
What's
doing,
happening,
man?
man?
What's
Chilling,
the look,
chilling,
brother?
chilling,
Chilling.
chilling. Just talking a little Zach LaVine, man. What's your stance on it, man? You trading for Zach or no?
At first, I'm not gonna lie, man. At first, I wanted to do something like this, but because most likely we're gonna have to give up Torian and
Thank
then
you.
Rui as well.
Thank you.
And that defeats the whole idea of what we were trying to do in the first place, which was go big. But I think we just need. I would definitely trade for Alex Caruso.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but if there's somebody like I would monitor the Cavaliers, and if they're trying to blow it up, if they're still like bad, I would go after a Jared Allen. I think we just need a defensive rebounding five. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, now Joe, can I ask you a question? You
What's up?
said you would trade for Caruso.
Yeah,
And I'm playing devil's advocate here with this question. Who are you trading for him?
Max Christie and Jalen Hood Shafino.
Oh, you giving up two youngsters?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Hey, somebody got a lot of background noise. Who got that background noise?
And mainly
I
because
think
what
that's cool.
we
Oh, that's
bought
me.
we
Yeah,
bought a second round pick for Max, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it
we could
was.
do
Yeah,
that.
it
And
was.
Jalen Hood Shafino, it's gonna take him at least probably 2 to 3 years with this team to develop into like the player he's going to be. I mean, we still have first round picks. We have one next year. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that was not the right pick we should have went with in the first place. We should have got Cam Whitmore.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm good with giving that up because we don't have to match exact salaries because we have a trade exception. So I'm good with that.
Okay.
Mm.
That I did my devil's advocate question. All right.
Well, so let me ask Joe this question because I already asked everybody else. Uh, if Vucevic becomes available, would you give up D'Lo in the 2029 first round for Vucevic?
That's a good one. um, I would. I would do that.
See, and you know what's up, Detroit? I see you, homeboy. See, and and
Salute.
you know what? I said I was like, you know what? I don't know if I would do it or not. Right now, I'm still trying to think on it, but that's very hard to say no to.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the biggest reason, like, if you put AD at the four, it's gonna look crazy, man. Like, we all know what AD could do at the four. You know, he's not gonna get these knick-knack injuries. Yeah, Vooch isn't like that top of a defender, but he could, put a body on somebody. Um, we're gonna need that when we play like Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? When we play Nas
Mm,
Reed, Gobert, and Cat.
mm,
But I also would try to still get Alex Caruso in that package.
okay. So then you're looking at so you're looking at because Vooch makes 18, you pretty much looking at an even swap when it comes down to Vooch and
Right.
D'Lo, right? So
Yeah.
if and Caruso makes 9, so you have to throw in your two guys that you said, Max Christie
Right.
and JH. Okay, and then the
Yep.
2029. Damn, you know what? Honestly, I think I would do that one. If I can give Boost and Alice Caruso, and I'm giving up D'Lo and some freaking, guys that don't even play for me right now, and I'm trying to win
Yep.
now, I would
Yeah.
definitely do that.
It's too
Yeah,
good to be
bro.
true. Like it's I mean, his contract, he's only here for what? If we do get him 2 years, like this year and probably the next year, and it's 18 million, so you can't pass that up.
Yeah, and also you have to factor in too, y'all. Is like if we're gonna contend for a championship, we can't be we can't be rebuilding at the same time, bro. Something something got to give. So if we are contending for a championship, you know what I
I agree
mean,
with that.
then then necessary trades need to be happening. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, but that's D'Lo, Hood. I mean,
Max Christie.
And Max
the only problem with Hood in this is was the only thing I really had a problem with on his scouting report, and once I really watched tape on him, it was the decision making with the ball once he got active. Once he's not active, he's a better decision maker. But once he get like in motion, it is like the turnovers are coming, and they don't come like onesie twosies like that. They come in a landslide. So I don't have a me personally. I don't have a problem with the Hood and Max being a part of that trade. But when you saying D, I think that's stretching it a little bit.
But is it really when you're getting Alex Caruso, who already played in the system before, who has actually played point guard, and you have Austin Reeves, who is actually a really good point guard as well. The reason
So
why
so
Austin
so
Reeves and
you're gonna
D'Lo
start
don't
Caruso?
no, I'm bringing him off the bench. I'm starting Austin
Right,
Reeves
right,
because that's the whole reason why Austin Reeves went to the bench. It's because our
Right.
bench needs help, and you can't play D'Lo and Austin Reeves together because they both kind of need the ball. You know
Right.
what I'm saying, to play make. So
Uh, uh, uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That'll be
I can explore it, but I don't know.
At this point,
that'll be crazy.
it will be crazy, man. To be honest, at this point, like I said, it's we're trying to get as much upside as possible. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like I said, look, we already know. What I mean, the little three guard lineups, the little, and his little inconsistent, inconsistent adjustments with Darvin Ham. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if we can have these certain pieces and stuff like that, and we don't really need big pieces, you know what I'm saying? But we just need smart pieces. We need to make little chess moves. You know what I mean? Just to finalize everything, make everything a little bit smoother. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people are trying to go after big names which we have seen before. You know what I mean, to where just because you're going after big name doesn't mean that it's going to be, it's going to produce anything on your own team.
But Kool-Aid, remember, I brought that up this past off season. I said, please do not get caught up in names. Because soon as we get caught up in a name, the for some reason we bring them in and they build a project with the bricks that they put up.
Hmm.
Literally.
I
Hey,
feel what you're saying.
Pagan want to know why you think D'Lo's so untouchable.
I'm not saying he's untouchable. What I'm
Get yourself
literally
up out of
getting
here.
at, he he runs the offense better. Um Actually he runs the offense like if I had to put numbers on it, he's the number 2 person to run the offense for the Lakers. Everybody else, when we have seen them run the offense, Reeves is third. Vince is still learning the playbook, so I can't get mad at him. But once again, we had a lack of movement. Everybody was looking like an ostrich. We no curls, no cuts. And but then these last 3 games, but Vince isn't there, so I can't evaluate him on that. So that's the only reason why I say, as of right now, yes, he to me he will be that untouchable piece.
Nah, man. I feel what you're saying, Gemini, but at the same time, I'm not too keen on D'Lo the way that you are. I know that like I know what you're saying about, you know, what D'Lo was doing and what D'Lo was bringing, but at the same time, if you know me. D'Lo can be expended. You know what I'm saying? He's not somebody that like, oh I gotta hold on to him. And no, you don't, because if you find somebody that can do the same thing that he does, you know what I mean? Then how valuable is he if he
Well,
can be
if
replaced?
be, um before Vince got hurt, it was really argumentative because then they were playing about what and what heads up, like to be honest. But then what the Ham started doing, playing them together, which didn't make no sense. But he started playing them together, so now you can't really evaluate how they run the offense because they're both on the floor at the same time. And in fact, remember he had Reeves at small forward, and he was having Prince at power forward. And we all can agree Prince is a small forward slash shooting guard.
Yes,
And
yes,
we all can attest to
Yeah.
that.
yes.
But Ham had the man playing power forward, and he was getting beat. But we wondering why he getting beat.
What's up, Detroit?
What's good, brothers?
Yeah. Salute
Chilling.
What's
Detroit.
happening?
So
Really quick, Aaron. I'm really glad that you're not the Lakers GM, my nigga. I'm very, very
Yeah,
glad.
my nigga, Ron. My brother, Ron, man. Yeah, he said, man, y'all tripping, man. I'm pulling the trigger.
Of course he would.
No, but see, Aaron, to literally be honest, that is why I harped on this off season about chemistry and rotations. That's why I harped on it because the more we give Ham more decision making within these rotations, the chemistry definitely is not going to be there. And
Right.
giving him option is going to kill us. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I don't know. And then see, Cordarius Reed said better score who take pressure off Bron and AD. I agree with that. My thing is that how much depth you losing though? Do you think you losing too much depth? You know what I'm saying to get that better score. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why
Right.
I'm just like, damn, bro. I don't know. $40 million is a lot of money, y'all.
yeah.
It is. It's a lot of
We're
money.
going to
Yeah.
lose depth. We're actually going to lose depth. And we're kind of going to look like last season.
See, and that's what Jonathan said. Jonathan said, nah, man, depth and health wins championships.
Big facts. Just because, like I said, it doesn't matter how many stars you have on the team. It doesn't mean that it will produce. It doesn't mean that you'll win. It doesn't mean. Look, you know how many people, even though we knew what we were getting ourselves into with Russ and stuff like that, right? Like I said, but a lot of people are trying to get the benefit of the doubt because, like, you know what, things might change, right? We could even make the play in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's just because, like I said, having it doesn't matter how many stars you have on your team, bro. I mean, it doesn't mean that the team, you know what I mean, will be will be a well orchestrated team. You feel what I'm saying? I would rather have depth, and you can have your stars, but you have depth. You know what I mean? But that's why you see look at the Flippers, bro. Look how much pieces they gave up. Look how
Yeah.
much pieces they gave up. I don't want to be in that same situation, bro. For what? For four Hall of Famers? Give me a break.
I mean, but literally, if you honestly look at it, okay, we would have to gut our team for them. But this is also why for all the ones who undervalued Vando during the off season, now look at how much he is missed. He was a lot of those second chance rebounds, even though there was tips. He tipped them to the teammates so they can get the actual rebound, but it gave us the potential for that second look at a basket. He actually played defense hard. And he grew 2 inches. So that's why I kind of didn't have a problem with the I don't want to say tendonitis within the ankle, the blister within his ankle. That's why I kind of didn't have a problem with it because he grew 2 inches, so I knew his body was going to react a certain way.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
he's missed.
yeah. See, and Kadarius Reed said, okay, so Rui, he said Rui, who's a bit out of the rotation when Vandal is back. We'll see about that. And then Vincent, who hasn't done anything yet, and then D'Lo, of course. We all know about D'Lo, and he said you can get the deal done for Zach LaVine and Caruso. I don't know if that money adds up. I gotta see. Let me see. Rui, how much Rui making around 17, something like that.
They did
Is he at
it for
17, I believe?
everybody who keep putting Alex within the deal. Alex was not a part of the deal.
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't think
just
so.
Zach by itself.
Trying
So
to think.
can I ask you guys this, right? So I know we're hell bent on depth, which is pretty good. But let's say we give up 4 guys, and it's
Mm,
let's say it's the 4 guys though is Gabe Vincent, D'Lo, um, JHS, and Max Christie for DeRozan and Caruso. Would you do that?
I said no.
Say it again. You said who?
So Hood Shafino, Christie,
Uh-huh.
D'Lo, Vincent for DeRozan and Alex Caruso.
I said no.
For DeRozan and Alex Caruso. Mm, I think I do it.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think I
do
do
it.
that. Yeah, I'm doing that.
I don't mind.
And then
I'm
I'll
gonna say
wait on the
yeah.
buyout market.
Yeah, I will on the buy market for a big. Yeah, I'm gonna stand on that one. I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
He said, Kadari said it adds up. He did the math. Okay, I believe you, brother. I believe you.
Yeah. I'll do it. And like I said, I don't mind. If we explore that option, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, and then like how you said, we can explore big in the buyout market. You know what I mean? Which would be cool. So yeah,
So Kool-Aid. All right, now you and DJ. There's a question for both of y'all now. Watch
Yes, sir.
this, because
What's up,
I'm gonna
Primo?
show I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one.
here
So
we go.
are y'all telling me now we're calling up Scottie Pippen Jr. and Hood?
No, we're
No,
trading
no,
Hood.
no. You're trading Hood.
No, yeah, you're trading.
What? No, no. I mean, well, Scottie Pippen. Are you calling him up now?
But
Because
No,
he
we'll
knows the
have
playbook.
we'll have Alex Caruso and Reeves.
and Austin Reeves. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not calling up Scottie Pippen Jr. Hell no.
because Scottie Pippen Jr. What? Come on, bro. You can leave him where he's at. You know what I mean?
And the
Well,
main reason why I asked because like you're playing with more wings and more size.
well,
Anyways,
and I get that because Reeves is 6'5", and the average around the NBA as far as point guard is like 6'3", 6'4". Okay, I get that. So now for the ones who haven't actually been following their G League teams, Scottie Pippen's averaging like 20 points a game, and that's the only reason why I bring that up
I
because he
mean, that's
actually should have got
cool.
called up last year.
I mean, that's cool. But like I said, but he's not even on the team, my brother.
No, he's on the G League team because
I
of
know. There's a reason why he's not on this team, my brother.
no, that was because of the Beasley situation last year, though.
Well,
He,
Beasley on the
he
team. He ain't on the team this
Be-
year.
yeah, and literally they haven't played summer league at all,
Okay, so
and we
Beasley's
and
on
we
the
didn't
team,
think
and
that
Scottie
we
Pippen
did.
Jr. is not on this team. So what else? What else you want me to say?
No, I'm saying with the trade because you're trading both of the point guards, right? You're trading both of them, right?
But you're
right?
That
And
getting
you're
that
one.
that,
getting
You're
that
getting one back.
yeah, you're getting one
You're
back.
getting one back.
you're getting one back. I understand that. So who is the third point guard then?
Well, I mean, do you
LeBron.
really? Yeah, LeBron.
You're about to say
No,
that
man. On
LBJ.
paper, no. On paper, who is the third guard?
Well,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm honoring the trade, meaning y'all done filed the paperwork. It then went through with the front office. With the
right.
NBA front office. All right, cool. I'm asking who is the third point guard. Is what my question is.
But do we need one?
I would think so.
But why?
Why?
When because
Because
DeRozan can handle
because
the ball.
no
Well,
no because Caruso is injury prone.
well, here's the
He's
thing.
been
Here's the thing.
injury prone
AD,
since he got to Chicago.
Lord.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Who's our third point guard now?
Mm.
They have it on paper as far as Hood.
And where is he?
They,
Okay, okay, and he's not okay, but he's not playing. So in the rotation, Who is our third point guard right now?
Max.
Max Christie. Okay, now Max Christie, you can put him at shooting guard too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now when everybody's healthy, do you see Max Christie getting any minutes? Let's be real.
Hell no.
Nah, I know.
Okay,
And,
so my thing
and,
is
and that's why I say as far as on paper.
right,
That
but
that
right, right. You could go, yeah, you could go by that. But my thing is, as far as people that's getting in the rotation,
no. I'm not
we don't.
asking about rotation. No. Don't get
No,
sidetracked. I just said
no,
on paper,
no. I
who
know what
is
you
the
said.
third point guard? Okay.
I know what you said. I'm saying, but I'm going somewhere else. So what I'm saying is that I know on paper you could say, oh, okay, well this guy plays this, guy plays that. Like on paper, Austin Reeves is listed as a shooting guard, but we all know he plays point guard sometimes.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that right now, our third point guard, we got point guards. We got Gabe Vincent. We got D'Lo. That's our 2 point guards. Austin Reeves and LeBron also plays point guard. So
Mm-hmm.
if you get rid of two, which is D'Lo and Gabe Vincent, and you're getting one back, you got on paper you'll just have Alex Caruso, but in the rotation we all know Austin Reeves and LeBron is also going to play point guard. So technically, you really got 3 point guards on the team still. So I mean, I think you straight.
Right.
I just asked on paper, so it's a blank for the third point guard. Okay, I get it.
No, it is no. Listen, brother. It's
Look, and I'm cool.
No,
If you, I'm
no,
cool with it.
be-
I'm cool. No, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Yes, sir.
because
You're
because
right.
y'all are saying
No, you're
rotation
right.
wise,
You're right. You're right. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
um,
You're right. Yes, on
Alex
paper,
and
on you
LBJ.
still
So on
you still gonna
paper,
still gonna
it's
argue with me.
blank.
Right. I'm agreeing with you. I said that already. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
You're right. On paper, the third point guard slot will be blank, and I'm cool with that because we
Okay.
got because rotational wise, I got 3 point guards on the team,
right.
Okay.
so I'm cool with that.
Come on,
Now,
bro.
now, now, DJ, you also remember,
Max Christie's
and
gone, bro.
I'm glad my brother to the east brought this up, that LeBron even had to tell Phil Handy with Darvin Ham right in front of them, but technically behind them. But he said it loud enough for Ham to hear. You know I could play point guard, right? So all right. I get it.
Yeah, bro. We don't like, and bro. Even if that would have happened, like you said, bro. You know what I mean? To have a, bro. It's, look, we already have Darvin Ham, who likes to, who we have seen, put in, a two guard lineup. What the hell do you think he's finna do? And in his mind, he's like, "Oh, I got 3 people I could play as a point guard." He might experiment with that. We don't need that. And like you said, Max, DJ was saying, Max, Christie, stuff like that, bro. Like I said, when everybody's fully healthy, he's not gonna be playing minutes like that, bro. So he could be expendable. Period.
Nah, I'm not
You
disagreeing
feel
with you,
me?
Kool-Aid, and that's why I asked just on paper. But and DJ gave me the answer. I just was trying to figure that part out because
Okay.
on paper they normally have three point guards. So I was just asking for clarification who would be the third one, because just like with Hood not playing, he's down as the third one as far as right now.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I agree with
so
you.
really, I'm not disagreeing. I was just asking it as far as like on paper.
Hmm. No, and that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. It's just I don't think there is going to be one, but for my thing is I'm cool with that.
Right. Right.
All right, all right.
Hold on, DJ. Nasgolf God said, I really think an inconsistent AD and a 39-year-old LeBron as the stars will win the chip. Um, didn't we win in 2020?
But we beat people by center by committee.
But
Don't leave that
also,
part out.
hold on. Also, we had a system that was being run, while also having a team, also having a well constructed team. You feel what I'm saying? And we had a lot of depth. So yes, Yes, I believe so. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that both these dudes can get it done. Everybody has to get it done as a collective. But they'll be your main factors. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
real talk.
Hey DJ, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm going left for a sec. Y'all gotta be proud of that boy who left UCLA, man. Y'all gotta be proud the way he playing with the Heat right now. Y'all gotta
Who's
be
that?
proud.
Tommy,
Um, no, Jay Junior.
Terry Jr.
Cortez Junior is he has a Spanish name. I, but he's playing well. I'll just say that he's playing well. He,
What's up, CJ? What's up, AA Ron?
What else, CJ?
What's poppin'?
What's good with you?
Good job. Everybody.
it was
What's up?
happening.
Now,
Salutes to my brother
now,
CJ.
DJ, now, DJ, go over there one more time.
Jaquez Junior. The
You,
are you talking about Jami for the Heat?
yeah, I think that's what we're talking about.
What you want me to go over, AA Ron?
Go back over there trade one more time.
Oh, this one right here. There it is, right there.
Yeah. Now, what I was hearing a few minutes ago. I'm gonna ask Kool Aid this one question.
Yeah,
What, what's in that? What's in that crack pipe you smoking?
the crack pot I'm smoking is the same one you smoking.
Cause real talk, you sound delusional.
I don't sound delusional, brother. You over there talking about and I understand why you think that's a good deal, but then at the end of the day, I'm not getting a nigga that averaged 19 points against the Bucks to come on this team. I think I'm not getting Zach LaVine on this team. I know what Zach LaVine can do. I'm not downplaying Zach LaVine, but I don't think he's best suited for this team in the long run. I'm not saying he can't do what he does and stuff like that, but still, you know what I mean? I'd rather get Alex Caruso, DeMar DeRozan, or Vucevic.
Facts.
Either one of those, I'm cool with. Zach LaVine, I'm cool off it because there was a time when I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie, but then I'm like, you know what? Nah.
Right.
and I'm sorry for that, y'all. I had to switch units. I was talking about Jaquez Junior from UCLA.
Yeah,
Now my guy right there that's talking. Now I understand where he was coming from with that, but with Kool Aid, no.
Aaron, I'm just glad you're not the Lakers GM, my nigga. That's all I'm glad for. I'm glad because I promise you, you would have pulled the trigger on this trade right here, and it would have sacrificed getting Zach LaVine. Who else was it? DJ Zach LaVine. Who else in that particular trade right there? The one that you hit the slide before.
Oh, I think it was Caruso. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, go back to the other slide.
Yeah, right here. So see the Lakers received Zach LaVine and Alex Caruso, but the Chicago Bulls received Austin Reeves, D'Lo, Rui, a 2029 first round pick, 2025 second round pick, and 2027 second round pick. You have to be on crack to absolutely pull this trigger right here and to sacrifice. You know what I mean? This much depth. I understand about D'Lo, but I'm not giving you Austin Reeves and Rui. We don't even know what he will look like and if he's going to play more minutes. You know, what I mean, especially when Vanderbilt comes back. And Darvin Ham might make little tweaks to the system. So I'm not finna just send you all the three pieces and then a 2029 first round pick and then a 2020. Nah, bro, nah, that's too much for a dude that makes 40 million dollar contract. You must be out of your mother loving.
Right. I mean, if
Period,
that's the
nigga.
case, we might as well go get Jordan Clarkson. I mean, that's just
Exactly.
yeah. So
Exactly.
Come on, man.
I just think overall, I think the price tag is too high. Um, like in general, and when Kool-Aid, if you honestly remember this offseason, before they was talking about the Dame situation, what did I say? The Chicago, we will talk about Dame, but did not always bring up Chicago and say the GM for Chicago wants his job saved also. So if you're going to save one, you might as well save the other GM. Remember, I kept bringing that up.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I said the issue before the issues actually even came. I knew this was going to happen.
Right.
Now, Gemini, I do understand. You were right before the beginning of the season. Because me, I thought we could play 80 at the 5 and get away with it, but our rebounding is horrible, man.
I
Yeah.
dig
So
it.
yeah,
I dig it.
Jackson Hayes, I like him, but he's not gonna. We need a rebounding 5, like a true rebounding 5.
But I get
Yeah,
what Gemini. I get where Gemini coming from. That's what I'm saying.
like that's the only thing. Like I be watching for because like and gentlemen, please don't get me wrong. I watch even the games most people don't watch. I only watch them so I know what we need to look out for. So is what we're missing. A lot of it could be coach fixed, but a good portion of it isn't coach fixing. Is just um personnel.
So Gemini, I'm gonna ask you this:
Hmm.
Do you fire Coach Ham before the deadline?
Fire.
You can't fire him.
I'll
What are you talking about,
no
Eric?
no hold on hold
We
on.
just went to the Western
What are you
Conference
That
talking about?
Finals.
it is a hypothetical. I'll honestly say this. To me, he kind of saved it with these last three games, and that's why I actually pointed that out. Because these last three games, he's actually been coaching to me. Prior to these last three games, I probably would have did him just like Frankie V. I I,
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-uh.
only because there was a
Yo,
lack of movement, there was a lack of cutting,
Right.
and you can still run plays even without the manpower. And I'll even point out a team right now that I'm looking at, which is Charlotte. Charlotte
Right.
still be moving. Charlotte still be cutting.
But what's the
They don't have
difference
the
Uh-huh.
though?
personnel. They don't have the
that's a
personnel to
huge
make the
The
difference.
shots. But we wasn't even cutting. We wasn't even showing movement. We were stagnant. We literally were stagnant. And I'm a point guard saying this.
Right.
but the difference. Charlotte is a much younger team, and also like with us,
What's our average age on the team, Doc?
probably like 26, 27. When
So that's
Charlotte,
old to you?
I mean, with Charlotte, I'm saying Charlotte's much younger. Like I'm pretty sure their average is like 24. They have young
So
fresh legs, like straight out the draft type fresh legs. You know what I'm saying? Like
so you just want us to go down and look like ostrich on the other side of the court.
no, I'm
So
just telling you why like they might could get away with it like versus us like the manpower. Um, these guys been playing heavy minutes, like really heavy minutes because we're only on a 7-man rotation. So that's probably why you know you see less cutting and stuff like that.
no, no, hold on. And I'm glad you pointed that out. When our roster was actually cut down because of the of injuries, we actually went down to 8. That's when that's the last three games. It was actually the last four games, but I'm going with the last three. Same rotation, right? Why are we playing harder all of a sudden?
Right.
I'm following your logic.
You said why are we
So
playing better?
why we
I mean,
playing harder and better?
well, we just got
Uh-huh.
some guys back like Rui, Jackson Hayes, other
Yeah.
people back. So I mean, that's splits out the minutes a little bit more evenly. So I mean, you're not gonna easily get tired like that. So I mean, that's
Right.
just my logic. But um, yeah, that's what I think. But it's no way that Darvin Ham could. His seat is not even warm. Like we just went to the Western Conference Finals. He's not getting fired. He's not.
Yep.
Sometimes he does do questionable things, but he's still a good coach. They want to play for him. Like he gets this team acclimated and wanting to play defense. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's
Some wanted to play for Frank.
no. Frank lost that locker room completely. Like it was
Bro,
no coming back.
they wasn't even looking at Frank Vogel in the face, but back in the huddles, bro. Everybody was looking to the side. Everybody was not even looking at the drawing board when he was making plays. Give me a
Well,
break.
didn't well. Oh, okay. Now you say that, but if I remember correctly, who helped out for Frank on a lot of the
Jason Kidd.
no,
No,
who helped? No,
no.
AD.
Wait,
AD
wait.
was the one getting into it with players champion for Vogel.
Oh,
Right.
I thought you meant who was the
I
one that,
mean,
that was
AD
setting up
AD
plays or
is the
something.
same guy that
Oh,
wanted Westbrook. So I mean, AD's just a nice guy all around. So I'm not gonna really, take what he says.
Well,
On
Frank,
top.
That
well, Frank
that's the
Vogel.
leader on the team.
Washington, Gemini. Frank Vogel had us playing defense though.
Oh yeah.
bro, he's a
So
defensive
did
minded coach.
so did Darvin Ham. I mean,
What
Huh?
are y'all talking about?
Where?
Darvin
Where
Ham
do you see
definitely
defense on that team?
Darvin
Where?
definitely has us playing defense, even from last
Oh
year.
my God.
What games you watching?
Uh,
Oh my God.
Have you okay? So how did we get to the Western Conference Finals last year?
No, we're talking about this year.
no,
Okay,
no,
but
Oh
we're
no.
my
undermanned.
God.
You can't
Oh
really
my
say
This
god.
this year
is
when we don't have the
crazy.
full personnel. Like Vando's out. Do you know Vando and AD are like arguably one of the best front courts defensively, defensive rating.
Right.
So you can't really, be disingenuous to Darvin Ham when he doesn't have all his tools.
No,
And even in that,
hold on,
even in
Colette.
that,
I was the main one champion for Vando
okay,
because a
cool,
lot of
cool,
people
but
wanted to trade him this offseason,
okay, but
if I remember
we're not
correctly.
saying okay, we're not talking about that though. We're saying like Darvin Ham, he still gets them playing defense. You see Cam Reddish for the past few games, he been defending like hell. Like he's been actually trying. All the other players been trying to defend. Torian Prince, AD still playing defense. It's just we're really heavily undermanned.
I mean, okay, all right. Now, watch my footwork. Watch this. And Lakers in five can chime in whenever he want to. Who's the main one that was? Uh, I, I, I guess if you want to say campaigning for Cam when we got Cam, who was the main one campaigning on our
Uh,
panels?
Oh no.
It was
I don't
me
remember. Okay.
right.
because I was the one saying he normally does what? Guard the better offensive player on the opposite team. He has done it in
Uh-huh.
Atlanta. He's done it in New York. He's done it in Portland. And I wanted him to do it also here. Then when it
Right.
come to Prince, I was the main one saying what? He was a Tasmanian devil on defense, and I
Uh-huh.
definitely want to see him and Vando together playing
Right.
at the same time. I understand your points, and that's why I'm really not going against them because I'm also the same one when they was playing when he wasn't coaching on the offensive side. I was one of the main ones saying, yes, give it to 10 games just to see if he's going to turn around the coaching. Because all these if you want to say spare 2K lineups that he's running, he should have ran those in the preseason.
Uh-huh.
We shouldn't have had to wait for him to start doing that in the season. He should have been experimenting on the preseason.
But that's,
But
I
Right.
mean,
he experimented a different way within the preseason.
but you could really make a case. I don't know if you watch Gilbert Arenas' podcast. Him as a player, he even said like the first 25 games, it's really technically still the preseason. And he
Hmm.
kind of has a point. Like our season it really doesn't start till January for one. And you can make a case that we're at 500 right now, right? And
Uh-huh.
that's due to Darvin Ham a little bit. You got to admit, like
Right.
we're beating teams that we're not supposed to beat, especially undermanned. But yeah, we lose to the teams that
Who
we are
who
supposed to beat.
who did we beat that we wasn't supposed to beat in your mind? And I'm just asking in your mind.
Yeah, I want to hear that too.
I would
Of course you
say
do.
Phoenix. Um,
Okay, I give
I
you
would
that.
say uh, I would
I
probably
don't.
say the Clippers. I would say the Clippers. Not that early, at least.
Well, the clip.
Um,
Wait,
Well,
wait, wait,
okay,
wait,
I
wait.
can't be mad. The
So
Clippers,
so
yeah.
so you so you saying that we should not beat a team where their star player literally has his hospital reservation on his phone where he could just hit the button?
Hmm.
So you saying we shouldn't beat the Clippers and they are small. They was
Mm-hmm.
depth and small, but they are smaller than us.
Right.
Okay.
You,
You say Phoenix. Well, Phoenix really has been a foundation of, especially since the Charles Barkley days, because they really haven't changed. Live or die by the three. They looked up and got their star and Booker, but other than for that, their whole foundation have been live or die by the three. And as long as you guard them on the three, they lose games. This is way before KD got there because they haven't changed their whole foundation. So and now they have Booker who is emotional. They have KD that's emotional. And all you have to do is guard them tight and they get frustrated. And you saying we shouldn't beat them? And we have the depth to actually play hard nosed in your face defense now.
Right.
Oh, I
oh
mean,
man.
so who are we supposed to beat then? I
Bro,
mean, if anything, if anything, we just lack two stats right now overall. If you really want to be technical, and this is actually off of watching the games and how I like to do the stats without no manipulation. We're losing at second chance rebounds and we're losing at initial rebounds. So if those are the only two stats that we're normally losing in, and threes at the beginning of the season, but I expected that. But I'm eliminating that for this equation. We're losing at second chance rebounds and rebounding, so that's only short like one personnel person. And you
Right.
saying we shouldn't beat those other teams?
yeah,
I'm
because we were
lost.
out five. Yeah, because we were out five key rotational players. That's the
thank
context.
you. Thank you.
So,
And our
but
best perimeter defender. So I mean, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
come on, bro.
people early in the season already marked up, some losses. Like I thought we were gonna go 7-3, and those were
Mm-hmm.
already to the teams like Clippers and Phoenix like this early. But now that
Mm-hmm.
we had injuries like to Rui, Vando,
Mm-hmm.
Vincent, Jackson
Mm-hmm.
Hayes,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I expected a L, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
so okay, so you expected the players, and I'm glad you championed Kool-Aid because I'm about to hit you with that snap around
And
right
and
now.
also
So
look,
so
also one more
uh-huh.
thing. Also, were the Clippers not up 20 points on us?
And that's what I'm about to point out.
Uh,
So you're saying we should play with no heart and just take the L on these freaking games rather than play hard.
okay, cool. So you just debunked your argument. So why are they
No, I'm
No, you
asking
did.
you that
No,
question.
no. Okay, so the
So you're
answer
saying we should just take the L and not play hard, which every team in the NBA goes down from time to time within the season. So
okay.
you're saying when we're down players, we should just laxy daisy go in there, take the L, and leave.
Nope,
And that's
I'm
the
not.
part I disagree
No,
with.
no, I never said that. But I'm saying that debunked your whole argument because we were first talking about what Darvin Ham coaching. So that obviously had to come from somewhere.
Okay, Darvin Ham played all right, and so just back up the bus a little bit, right? So the first 4 games, did Devin Ham go to the 3 guard lineup? Yes or no?
He did, of course.
My
Okay,
nigga said Devin Ham.
yeah, my bad. Because I'm trying to calm down right now. I'm really trying to calm down right now.
You
Okay,
good,
so
man.
so Ham went to the 3 guard lineup. Can you tell
Uh-huh.
me what that lineup was, sir?
It was Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, and D'Lo.
Okay, so Reeves was playing what position, sir?
Small forward.
And how bad did he get beat
You said how
every
often did he?
time? I'm talking about Ham, but I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about them as a team. How bad did we get beat with that lineup? How
Very,
bad?
very badly. But what other choice did we have? That's what I'm saying. We were down key rotation.
Wait, that was the beginning. You had Prince, you had Cam, you had Max,
Rui wasn't there.
like Big Art like to bring up. No. You had Reeves playing small forward.
Mhm.
I'm highlighting that for a reason. You had Reeves playing small forward, and we was getting beat so bad because he could not keep up with his man. So a lot of those issues that you're talking about
Right.
was not just because he was doing that within the first quarter of games. Because remember, we used to get our ass whipped in the first quarter,
We
down
still
by
do.
at least 15 to 20 points. No, at least it's closer to 10. And Kool-Aid can tell you, I was the one literally saying, if we can break that down to only being down 10, that's 3 possessions. And I can deal with that. Did I not say that, Kool-Aid? About the 10 points. So literally, at least with the 3 guard lineup you're talking about, we getting spanked.
Hmm.
But I'm saying play people by their regular positions because he literally said in his interviews at the beginning of the season, and I'm talking about from the second game, he said, what I'm gonna do, and I'm going by his words, I'm gonna run everybody up. I'm gonna put Reeves at PG. I'm gonna bring in Max or Cam, or I even may put Prince at shooting guard, but I'll put he said Max or Cam at small forward, and then everything else was gonna slide on down. All right, so cool. Did he ever do that within those first 4 games?
Nah, he didn't.
Okay, so we're getting whipped, and you're willing to take
Mhm.
that and take a L and go home. Well, I'm saying
Mhm.
play them at the right position that they actually play,
But
and you're gonna
okay.
get better out the players because in the DNA of 2 players that we actually been having on the team this whole time is
Mhm.
defense, and that's Cam and Prince. It's in their DNA, so I don't have to worry about those 2. So if he would have slide Reeves up to point guard, like he was talking, because remember Vince went down, and I'm glad you brought that up. Vince was a no show. He was at the hospital, right?
Yeah.
So if he's at the hospital, why you didn't really have Reeves actually playing the point like you was talking about? Because that's when he started playing Max at the point. And I'm looking at the game going, what the?
Because we still have D'Lo there. We're like, where do you fit in D'Lo? And also, like, for him, if he's playing these 3 guard lineups early, I mean, yes, it's questionable, but he obviously had to do it to see if we actually had something there. So who's to say if that 3 guard lineup didn't work, if it didn't really produce offense? Because if you look at it, Gabe Vincent, he was missing wide open threes. You know, the other 2 guards were playmaking. Yeah, they need the ball in their hands, but
But
who's
he
to
was at
say
the
if it?
hospital though. So I can't put Vince in that equation. Vince was at the hospital, right? So
Then what
Vince was
three?
at the house.
Then what three guard lineup are you talking about? Because you asked me, and I said Vincent, Reeves, and D'Lo.
Yeah, for the first three, but then Vince went down, right? So when
Okay,
Vince
so
went
what
down,
three guard lineup are you talking about then?
the next three guard lineup that he ran, it was D'Lo, Max,
Uh-huh.
and Cam.
Right.
That's the next one that he ran.
But really, Cam, we don't look at him as a guard. Yeah, he plays the shooting guard, but he's really a small forward. I don't really look at him
No,
like a.
no, no. He
So I
played in
can't really.
and see that's the thing. If you really watch that man and you've been watching him over the years, because New York messed up playing him as small forward too. That's why they had the problem with RJ. When he got to Portland, Portland actually had to put him back to shooting guard, and that's when he actually started producing.
Okay,
Because
but I'm
remember,
saying
he done
okay,
had like 4 20-point games at Portland.
okay. So what I'm
What
saying
what what what
is
what but
what
but
I'm
but I
saying
will but I
like
well,
is
really quick. But I will
okay.
say this. I will say this though. On the Lakers, he's been balling
Hmm.
for us as a small forward.
Right.
Okay.
And then what I'm saying is like you're saying three guard lineups. Automatically, when you say three guard lineups, I'm thinking of ball handlers like Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, D'Lo, Chris Paul, SGA, Dennis Schroeder, Austin Reeves, um, D'Lo. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like,
But 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 here's why you can't say that. In all respect to what you're saying, right? Even at the beginning of last year, what was our 1 through 3 starting at the beginning of the season, my dude?
uh, Westbrook, Reeves. Um, no, yeah, I can't. I cannot even remember. It was so far
It
long
was
ago.
D'Lo, it was Reeves,
At the beginning of
and
the
it was
season,
Walker at
D'Lo.
small forward.
huh? At the beginning of the season, we didn't have D'Lo. It was
No,
Westbrook,
I'm
Reeves.
talking about Westbrook. I'm sorry, Westbrook,
Uh huh.
Reeves, and Walker.
Yeah.
Walker
So
was
what
our
did they
small
do?
forward.
They
That was a
handled the
3 guard
ball though.
lineup.
They handled the ball though, and we were already small.
We wasn't small. We had small forwards at the beginning of last season, and I'm not saying they was. I'm not saying they was great. I'm not, because we had Anderson and we had Brown. At the beginning of the season, Brown was healthy. At the beginning of the season, Anderson was healthy. Then after that, Brown got hurt. But at the beginning of the season, we still ran what? I'm showing you a consistency that I really want you to pay attention to.
But I'm
We
saying,
actually ran a 3 guard lineup.
okay, so what is your definition of a three guard lineup? I think we'll get somewhere with that
A,
because
a shooting guard at small forward is a 3 guard lineup, dog.
a three guard lineup, a small forward.
A
Shooting
shooting
guard
guard
at small.
at
Uh huh.
small forward is a 3 guard lineup.
So like Austin Reeves at the 3.
Okay.
That's a 3 guard lineup.
So you don't think like a
Yeah, I
person
hope y'all out there
handling the
drinking some
ball
water, man. Water's
and
good for
Huh?
you.
playmaking, you don't think a person handling the ball and playmaking doesn't count as a guard, like if they're just a shooting guard or a point guard?
Re- If you put a shooting guard, and I'm saying this as a point guard, if you put a shooting guard at small forward, you're trying to mix a quick lineup with another lineup.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a 3 guard lineup
Hmm.
because you're trying to make it a mini quick lineup.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna run a quick lineup, run a quick lineup. If you're gonna run a defensive lineup, run a defensive lineup. If you're gonna run your starters, run your starters. If you're gonna run your bench, run your bench. So literally, he was showing inconsistencies to me at the beginning of last season, but I ran with it mainly because sometimes he would literally include Walker within the offense, but then he like put him in the abyss when Walker would like miss one shot, and I'm like, dog, this man getting beat up the whole game by playing small forward. He missed one shot, and he don't see the rotation again for a while. Then he got injured. Because remember, Walker was at least putting up like 14 points for us, even with the way that he was being ran. So we actually did the man a disservice, if you really want to be technical. Now, if you look at this season, okay, you don't see Cam as a shooting guard,
No, I see him as a small forward.
but he actually
I see him
plays
as a pure
better.
wing.
He, he,
But
he, he actually plays better, but that's fine. So who was the other one? The
What's up,
other
one cool P?
teammate that was taking taking the blunt of that and making up for that, which was Prince, right?
and that's a pure wing. That's not a guard.
What's up, Chris?
But they been playing them more as shooting guard because of
Salute, one
defense,
cool
right?
P.
But you're going off of paper. But those aren't.
No,
When you're
I'm going off of the game. I'm going
you're,
off of watching the game.
but
He's been playing more shooting guard, right?
when you say three guard lineups, those are combo guards. Cam is far from a combo guard. He's in my opinion, he's a pure wing, and we put him at the shooting guard position, and then we put another wing for size, Torian Prince. So those technically weren't three guard lineups.
Prince Prince is has played actually to keep it 100 and funky. Prince has normally played small forward the bulk of his career. Is nothing wrong with honestly saying that. Cam has actually played for the bulk of his career as has actually been shooting guard. There's nothing bad to say about that. What I really think you're going off of that he's 6'8", and that's the problem that AD is having with Palinka because that's why he's the center by default because he's the tallest man on the floor. And now I'm actually seeing like how you are gauging it, and that's what I was trying to dissect.
No, I'm
You're
gauging it
saying,
how okay, so
uh-huh.
I'm telling you the definition of what I think a three guard lineup is. Three, like from the one to the three, all combo guards. I'm not going off of size, height. I'm looking at point guard and shooting guard who can handle the ball, play make, and predominantly needs the ball in their hands to make something happen. That's what I'm looking at. Just combo guards. And Cam is not that. In my opinion, he's a wing, which he is. He's far from a combo guard. So my question was, who is the three guard lineup you were talking about if Gabe Vincent was out?
When Gabe went down, it was D'Lo, it was Reeves, and it was Max, or it was Cam. You don't look at Cam as a shooting guard. Okay, that's fine. What during Cam's career, how has he primarily scored the ball?
Just shooting.
No, that's false. He's literally scored more by breaking down defense and going into the mid range or taking it to the goal. Follow the man career.
All right.
He actually break down more. He actually break down so he when he has the ball,
Follow me.
he breaks down more
This
and
nigga
either
CJ.
I mean, I
and
saw that
literally
at
take it
Duke.
to the goal.
I saw that
No,
at
he
Duke,
God.
but I mean, at in the NBA level, he was very inconsistent doing that, like breaking down people and taking them to the rack. But I mean,
so he
in
didn't do that
Atlanta, he
What I
was
in
say,
shooting.
Corey? What I
I
say?
mean, because if that was the case, he would have been kept on so many teams.
no Atlanta and Atlanta tried to turn him into a spot up shooter. The Knicks, he got into it with RJ because the Knicks wanted him at small forward and they was going to switch RJ to shooting guard. And that was the reason why RJ said, "Well, no, I want to go back to my normal position." And RJ would actually play better if he was shooting guard to actually be more technical. So they was actually trying to change him. Then even when he got to Portland wanted to run him as a small forward, but they
Hey,
found
DJ
out
Brent's in the
he
back.
ran better. and that's the only reason why I'm actually showing you that, because I've actually followed that man throughout his whole career, and I don't even like Duke players. That's the funny thing. I actually can't stand Duke players if you really want to be technical, because when they get hurt, they get hurt. They worse
You ain't
than a
gotta like him.
Lego. They worse than a Lego action figure. When they break, they break. And then they
I
need at
don't know
least
about
three
that, man.
3 to 5 years to actually start producing. I'm talking about with the hype that they come out of Duke with the actual overall hype that they come out of Duke with.
So you're telling me Atlanta tried to turn Cam Reddish into a spot up shooter?
Yes,
But okay, that
and
because
he got injured.
I could have swore they got him to be like the number two to Trey Young. But
Yeah, the running back.
No, he wasn't the number two. They actually got the other guy to actually be the
I,
number
I,
two.
I hope you're
Cause
not saying DeAndre Hunter because he
that,
was the
that
shooter. That was the spot up shooter. That was the
that's the
three and
one they
D.
wanted.
No, that
That
was
was
not
their
the.
number two.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the second option they wanted on the team.
They wanted
That's
John
why they
Collins to
kept
be the
him.
number two. He just never panned out. That's what it is.
Yeah, he never panned out, but after that they went with Hunter, because remember Cam got injured, right? Cam got injured,
Yep.
so when Cam went down, they ran on the Hunter train, and then Hunter stopped producing for him on offensive side.
But you do know he started over
So they
Hunter,
went
right?
and got a number two. They went and got DeJounte Murray. That's when he got
You
traded.
know Cam Reddish,
Exactly.
but Cam Reddish automatically started over Hunter, right? Because Hunter was
Not that
supposed to come to
not once it
us.
got hurt.
No.
What's up, preacher
Not once
man?
it got hurt.
Hey,
Wha- wha- wha-
salute, DJ. Thanks for letting me in. Salute everybody.
Salute, pre.
Salute,
Hey,
salute.
yes,
Salute,
sir,
salute.
yes, sir. I was listening to the conversation, man. I wanted to come in because I heard the conversation. Plus, the Lakers played tonight, but mostly what the last game. Um, and much respects to everybody in the room and insight on what we're talking, what you guys are talking about. But yeah, Cam, um, he played. My insight is that he just played freely that game. I mean, he was attacking. He had the ball in his hand. So when
Hmm.
they didn't even really run plays for Cam. They didn't run any kind of plays for Cam. Cam was just aggressive. And when Cam plays like that, and LeBron James called it out. I think the last game he was like, you know, he got criticized for making that play where Cam was in the corner and Cam missed it. And I was one of them because I didn't think that Cam was ready for the moment. But that's neither here or there. I'm not in that playing the NBA and I play semi pro basketball, but I'm there's a different level. NBA is a different level.
Yeah, but
And
preach. He done had several games with over 20 points though.
right. Well, no, here's what I'm saying. So that's the NBA is a different level. And so Cam wouldn't be in the NBA if he didn't, if he wasn't on that level. We got to stop saying, well, this guy's a scrub or this guy's not ready for the moment. Cam is ready for the moment. It was a good shot. It was a good pass. LeBron put it right where he can get it.
In the
Um,
pocket.
in the pocket, and he rose up and he actually he almost made it. It just didn't. But we saw with the Phoenix game, I think he hit two or three corner shots right in that on that left side. So and he had what 18, 20 something points. So Cam was balling. He played freely, he was aggressive, and he had the ball in his hands. He had to and see Cam is like, one guy said he kind of reminds him of a poor man's Paul George. Um, I'm
To a
not gonna
point, yeah.
I'm not gonna put a label on a player. Cam is Cam. He plays going downhill. He attacks the rim. Occasionally he'll make a pass. And he's real good with the ball. Like that one time where they gave him the ball and he faked like he was going right and he went straight to the rim and dunked it, the Portland game.
Right.
And so he's been, you know, he plays with the ball in his hand. He also, he could play, fast break basketball. He could play off the screen, So, and that's the way that Coach Darvin Ham should tell Cam, hey, that Portland game, that's the way, you need to play. You need to play that. He's got. You can see he's got talent. Cam Reddish got talent.
But
Um,
preach, the problem with Cam has only been one thing though. As soon as he get comfortable and really start getting his confidence up within the organization, just totally to be honest, then that's when other than for Atlanta because he got hurt, then they traded him. If
mhm.
you bring up New York and
Well, New
Portland,
York, he wasn't. Yeah, he
it,
wasn't getting
it,
along with
it,
it. Yeah.
as soon as he got comfortable and got his confidence up and
Mhm.
started producing, they traded him normally. So it shocked his confidence.
Right.
It really
Well,
did.
some players you got to understand, like, they might go to they might go to the A team or the B team, and they just still didn't find their niche, But they might go to C team, and that's where they had like their best season, where they averaged like only 5 points with one team and only 8 points with the. Then they go to the C or D team, and they average like 15 to 17 points. Players they have their peak, or they have their close to their peak, or a good season. So you know I'm not gonna sit here and say, he's just gonna taper off, but him coming to the Lakers, it might be, to where he grows with the Lakers, and he's with a young cast. This year we went young, so we got a younger team. He feels comfortable. We're not those Trevor Ariza and Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard,
Right, 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 right.
a bunch of old men that couldn't produce. We was trying to run up the court with canes. You can't do that.
Right, but we also
You know
was
what I'm saying?
stagnant at the beginning of the season, and that was the
Right,
only
right.
problem that I had.
But we're younger though. So the thing is, we're a new team, and I'm real hard on Lakers. I don't like to see them get blown out. By like 25, 30 points. They got embarrassed that one game. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay,
Houston, Houston handed them their butt. You feel me? So,
And they
um,
small. Their second
yeah,
unit is
yeah.
completely small.
And there's
but
no
that's
All Star on that team either. There's no All Star. I
yeah.
mean, old
But
boy
that
is
was because
good,
we was missing AD. AD's our whole defense. But
right? And
here,
they knew that, and they took advantage of
yeah.
that. But
But
Sun Gun killed us.
I have a
He's the one that
question.
killed us.
I have a question for you since you're saying we're a new team and all of that, right? So
Yeah.
the
Hmm.
whole conversation really just stemmed from Darvin Ham. So since you're saying we're young and a new team, I don't get when they were saying like you would fire him, treat him like Vogel the first 10 games and then fire him. Like you can't do that.
Mm. Well,
Hey, really, really quick. I do gotta shut it down, man. Y'all, you guys know we know what time it is, man. You can stay backstage in the back
Facts.
cave, bro. Chop it up. But hey,
Yeah,
y'all
stay
come back.
on so we can finish this conversation. I'm
Mhm.
talking about oh boy, stay
What was
on so
your
we can finish this.
What
Yeah,
was your
yeah, for sure, for
question?
sure.
What was his
Oh,
question though?
let me shut it down real quick, and then he can ask it real quick. Hey, y'all come back for the freaking Lakers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. I am going live for that game, so come back for that, man. Real talk. Appreciate
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
man. Get that
Okay.
like button too.
Get them mics up, y'all.
Sure.
What was the question now?